So today I'm going to move over to Foxton locks because we've got some water source that I can plug into there, and I'll show you what I'm going to do. It seems a bit odd because I've got plenty of power, but in the winter I have a few weeks where I could do with a bit more, so I'm totally upgrading the system. Let's show you what I'm going to do. So on the roof I've got all of this area here that I could use up to up to where the hatch goes. So these two bits to hold the plank and the poles, that's coming down because I've never used that. So I'll chop that off, and then basically the solar panels are all going to be coming up to this end, and I should imagine they'll finish about here with all 6. I haven't measured it, but I think it'll come up to about there because I've left quite a big gap in between. And then on the front, meeting to these ones, I'm going to put another 6 panels on. But to do all that, these have got to be all unglued, cleaned. The whole roof got to be cleaned. I'm going to paint the entire roof again because underneath these panels here, I've never painted, that's just primer, so I'm hoping the condition's not too bad. But basically all the panels are going down that end. I'm going to put another 6 panels up this end, and I won't need to plug them in until winter, but they will be there ready. And I've already upgraded the batteries as well. But that's the mission for the weekend. Let's see if I can get it all done. Quite a big task. So anyway, let's get going and wash my boat down. Right, so a little bit more into depth about why I'm adding more solar panels, because I clearly don't need them at this time of the year at all. In the winter, my batteries went down to like 12.4, and I'm used to seeing them up near like 12.8, 12.8 and things like that, so it worried me a little bit. Yeah, so when I'm seeing 12.4, I'm a bit concerned, and it's quite hard to tell if it's the battery is not having the capacity to go through the night, or the solar panels weren't adequate enough to charge the batteries through the day when we did have daylight. I was a bit concerned that my batteries were super low and were damaged, so I actually made a bit of a rash decision and brought 8 new batteries. Then I had them tested by battery store in Market Harborough, and they told me basically the batteries were all in very good usable condition. Some of them only like 98% used, so had lots and lots of life left in them still. But I'd already replaced them with batteries that had got 100%, so I'm going to stick with those batteries in. But I'm doing another video about replacing the batteries, and you'll see in that video it wasn't an easy task. They're really heavy batteries, So I didn't want to replace them, or I didn't want to change them over again. So I've currently got 8 backup batteries that I'm not sure if I'm going to introduce them to this battery bank or not. Probably I will. But my first step was to think that the hours in the day of daylight is a lot less, so I need to charge the batteries more adequately in that time. So I'm doubling up my solar panels to 12 panels on my roof, which is insanely massive. It's just a few weeks in the winter where I just get a little bit nervous, and that's what's driven me to just double up on everything.
Told you what to chase, told you how to run the race. Every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings. But success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't have to plan it, I can go change my fate. You won't understand it, all alone, that's okay. People I can't stand them, they don't want me to change. Keep me where I'm standing, and I don't wanna be where I am. And I want something more, take a chance. It could be possibly my last dance, my last dance. I don't wanna let myself down, myself.
Right, so that was a mad weekend trying to move the solar panels and clean the roof up, move the wire in, and I'll show you what I've done, because I didn't video all of the painting or anything, but so I've got most of it done. the panels are relocated, so let's show you. The panels were pretty much even all the way down, so I've relocated them all the way to the end. Now there's just enough gap here for the door to open properly, and they're all tight up. I haven't actually glued them down yet, and one of the feet are missing, but I'm going to clean up the feet before I put the next load on. So you can see I'm less than halfway, and I've got the rest of the roof to fill now with another 6 panels. I will get them on in the next week, so most of the roof will be full of solar panels. One of the problems has been when I've been painting here, I've just had to do it in stages, but these trees are just releasing all of the little bits of debris all over, but that's what I've done so far. So I'm now moving away from Foxton locks, and it's been a lovely weekend. If you ever get the chance to go to Foxton locks, I would definitely go if you're into boats or you're a boater. It's just a really pleasant place to be. Lots of people are really interested in your boat and, you know, history of the area and everything else. And there's all sorts of boats as well. So not just narrow boats, wide beams like my own, and little butties and all sorts of day boats, and yeah, so really worth going. Next stage is fitting the solar panels, the other 6 solar panels, and I want to line them up so they all look nice and neat. So I've finished all of the solar panels, or got them on anyway. I've run out of Sikaflex, so I'm going to put a bit of an order in for the Sikaflex and then completely secure them down. But it's all done. Let's show you what I've done. An extra 6 panels on. I've left a bit of a gap here just so I've got a bit of an opening where the centre line is. And then I've got the other 6, the older 6 down there. At some point I will take the brackets off because they're a little bit grimy, and treat them, and also paint the aluminium frames to match the black, just so it looks a little bit better. These panels are slightly bigger, but if I wanted to, I could shift them down a little bit. And as you can see, I could probably fit another 2 panels on, but there really is no need. I think 12 panels for this size boat is plenty, considering I had enough power before anyway, and now I've doubled it up, so plenty of power. So thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. It really helps me out if you do, and I'll see you next time.